This video is about helplessness, stuck in our tissues, inherited, absorbed, experienced. Earlier I made a video, the last video, I said I was going into a body code session, and we found and dug at layers and layers of helplessness stuck in my tissues. And so that's still transmuting, and I want to encourage it. And I figure a lot of people are having similar experiences, have similar stuck stuff, can relate and desire release and relief. So whether it's in the heart walls, forming heart walls, I had a helplessness heart wall from both my mother and my father. The lineage inherited through many generations. And that's how it works. Charge stuck in the system. Then we what's the word I'm looking for? Cook, roast. That's not the word I was thinking I was going to say, but we're in a womb. And even in the womb, not just the mother, but whatever other adults who are around, we start mirroring the energetic patterns. And then that continues. And our core patterns are formed from conception to age 3 through the first 3 years. So we didn't consciously choose any of that as a human, but as a soul, my experience, my intuition, my connection is that, yeah, we were like souls that said, let me in, coach. I'll take on that karma, that density. I trust myself as a soul. I will somehow go through that maze of experiencing and remember how to transmute it. Remember that density can be dissolved in the heat of pure presence, of loving, unbiased, unjudging recognition. Presence, I see you as you are, energy, no judgment, full permission to release back into healthy, active circulation, and be renewed, restored to fresh life force. And may my body be available. May I be willing to slurp fresh life force from source and from the earth. And feel held and nourished and nurtured. Helplessness, so often we feel alone. Our ancestors must have had moments of feeling alone, feeling backed into corners, feeling like there was no option other than the suffering that they were experiencing. Giving it all back to source now, as much as is ready and willing to be released. And feeling the earth underneath, also equally receiving. The story matters in that it's valid. The charge in stories is as real as anything. And it doesn't matter, as in we don't need to know the exact details to connect to it, to recognize it. We don't have to know everything to know something, to connect, to relate, to recognize. So I forgot to introduce myself for anyone new here. I am Apocalypta. This is Antidote Aesthetic. I am an existential kink, rapid shadow integration mentor, and a Kundalini gold energy working master, small m. And I am not alone. I am working with Source, and the Earth, and really all of the planets and cosmos, and so many guides and guardians, including ascended masters. I practice Kundalini Reiki in the lineage of Master Katumi. This energy that I'm channeling here and now for us is simply Reiki oneness energy. To experience the Kundalini lineage, more steps are involved, and that is a training experience that I call mission, reclaiming this word mission, and being of service for a true, deep win-win in one's own system, opening the pathways, and building relationship with the flow of energy, with energetic intelligence, for the liberation of our lineages and our collective going forward, for our own self in the moment, in our relationships, in our creativity, in our business. Sending golden streams of energy down each of those pathways for you as far as it will go, and when it meets a block, may it tickle, dissolve it, bring attention there, loving, kind, all accepting attention that has the power to dissolve that block, to give permission to that energy to be in motion, recycled above and below, opening the pathways for authentic expression, soul expression. If that's something you desire, check out the links in the description box below. I have time this weekend. Probably next week I can find time to meet with you before mission round 3 starts. If you'd like to have a quick chat, we can arrange that. We are these psychedelic consciousnesses. We are really one consciousness. How do we navigate that as an individual? And it can feel really helpless in the overwhelm, the bombardment, and also the seeming separation. Rectifying the duality. And that's what we play with in mission, and that's what I wish that you feel supported with in every one of the videos and free content that I put out there. May it support you on your journey of feeling safe with yourself in the middle of it all, and releasing chunks of charge stuck in the tissue and in the system, blocking pathways for that circulation that enables us to be high functioning even in our authentic sensitivity, even on the current landscape of the global community. I'm picturing any corners that parts of you feel backed into. And sending golden Reiki to those walls. That they are dissolved. And then to that part of you, I am also stretching a golden cord from your body, plugging it straight into the earth so that you are also have this sense of tethered, anchored, stabilized, secure, even in the boundlessness of not being backed into a corner. And then also stretching the consciousness, the awareness, the authentic presence of that part all the way up to source. Where it belongs, fully and utterly and always. Whew. I'm not feeling super 100% today. Some chills, and my kid and his dad have been sick with this chest cold, and I feel like, ooh, I didn't take quite. I was feeling a little confident in my immunity there for a few weeks, but I feel it hitting me now, and so I'm gonna let this video be short, and I feel that we've met this completion point, that it's also important, though I love longer sessions and really surrendering into it, it's really important that we understand and that we remind each other and that we play with and practice how efficient and effective energy intelligence is. That it can really be one quality deep breath makes an incredible difference in the energetics at play. So let's do that. And I will just say one more thing, because I love it so much, that there are lots. All my favorite bite-sized practices are provided in Mission in the Reiki training, which doesn't mean you're expected to engage all of them all at once or in the sequence, but that I'm giving you the toolkit that I cherish, that has made my journey into freedom feel less alone as I become better and better friends with myself and the energetic presence of everything through these just itty-bitty nibbly of practices. And we practice together. So again, all that information is in the description box below. Let's take one psychedelic deep breath. So we're inhaling as deep as we can, letting your awareness, your whole presence, your energy field stretch, 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 stretch. And then exhaling, letting it all go, and then also letting your attention come back to your center line and all the way into your lower belly as your abs flex, because you're exhaling. Centered and free is the beingness that is our identity. And I love meeting you there. So thank you.